Texas Rugby, powered by T5 Sports. And I'm here with Texas A&M rugby coach James Lowrey. Going into this TCU, Texas A&M, Red River D1A rugby match, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I've been in the US for about 4 years now. I arrived here planning to travel. Things changed, so I ended up with the Austin Blacks, played there for 2 years. Captain, then my second year, went up to Santa Monica and played with the PRP team. While I was in Austin, I coached Westlake High School with Aaron Cahoon, who's a former Aggie, and he suggested I apply for this job at A&M, and I had a good crack, and I haven't regretted it. So it's been a good.
Oh, outstanding! Now this is your first year coaching at A&M, right?
Yes, sir.
And what did you expect coming into this position?
Well, I expected to have, deal with young men, well-rounded young men, very intelligent young men, seeing as the education is pretty hard and pretty broad. It's one of the best veterinary schools, if not the best in the entire country. So I expected to meet young men really passionate to play rugby. Reputation speaks for itself. In Texas, they used to play men, and that thus created a pretty rich history for the club. So I expected to meet young men who really wanted to play rugby.
And how far on or off target were your expectations?
Physically, the athletes, they're on schedule. I think we're on target. I expected some good athletes. I think as a whole in the country, everyone could get fitter. But, off target, not so much. It just requires a little bit of effort. There's a little bit of learning curve on my part as well, but we're pretty close. We're a lot closer than people think.
So you had a fairly successful Fall 7 season in the Red River and with the A&M Chancellor's Cup. What did you do there to make that happen, and what happened to prevent that success from carrying over into 15s?
I think Phil Grieve, who's our backs coach and one of the guys I look up to rugby coaching standpoint, was able to simplify the game plan and really make the boys enjoy sevens rugby. And so we're able to focus on a small amount of numbers and personnel and really build unity there. When we expanded to 15s and the way the schedule was structured, there was a bit too much distance between games. We did feel like the OU game back, but we just needed more rugby. If we had more rugby, we would have been okay.
Okay, so you like a tighter schedule then?
Absolutely. But that's just the nature of the beast, and it's up to the coaches to really get them prepared.
Now, Coach, I know no coach likes to single out any athlete, but I'm curious, what Aggie rugby athlete most consistently leads a team in spirit on the field?
Spirit. I think all of them embody that spirit. It's kind of hard. I thought about that question long and hard. Spirit would have to be our captain, Alex Demblon. He's gone through some injuries and still managed to put out a pretty phenomenal performance. So I have to say, in terms of Aggie spirit, would be our captain, and that's the reason why he is the captain, Alex Demblon.
Now, TCU rugby has been a bit unpredictable this spring. They've trounced on Texas Tech. They tied Texas. They lost real big to OU, and they've just had an inconsistent time. What's A&M going to do to stop the Horned Frogs and outscore them in this your last 15's match of the season?
I think they're not short of motivation, especially for the seniors. What we'll do is just really enjoy ourselves. We've slowly built momentum throughout the season, and mentally, it's about executing when you get those opportunities. So, judging from what I've seen from TCU, they like to move the ball. And speaking with Tashay, he's a true gentleman. He has the same philosophy we have in terms of playing the game. So I think we'll just go out there and execute with our ball. I try not to get the guys to think about too much the opposition. Just focus on what you're doing and take care of business itself. So I guess we just score some tries and stop them scoring tries.
Finally, what's the one thing you want your charges to execute if you train them to, and how do you think that's going to help them win?
I've issued a challenge to our forwards especially in the set piece and the scrum. We haven't really had parity or dominance in the scrum. So I'd like the boys to slowly been building, but that marriage of intensity on the field come scrum time, I want them to work on that and really get the ball. Because the boys, well, we showed it against LSU, we could score at will, and that requires getting the ball. So if we can get more ball from their scrum pace, clean ball, then I think the boys will really appreciate how good scrum will be.
Now, Coach, we've got what a 2 o'clock game time on Saturday.
At 12 o'clock.
12 noon. We kick off at noon on Saturday, April 2nd, at the Pemberthy Rec Sports Complex, Texas A&M University. This game is going to be live streamed. What can you say to the fans? I mean, you got fans coming out. You had a really good turnout for the LSU match, and what do you say to the fans what do they expect when they come out?
I expect them to be very entertained. We play a game where it doesn't matter if you're a fan of the sport or if you're completely new to it. You'll understand that we use all the space and we hit hard and run and score tries.
And Coach Lowrey, thank you for your time today, and we look forward to seeing you Saturday at the match.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
This is Grant Cole with This is Texas Rugby, powered by T5 Sports, and y'all have a great day.